to the channel. This is Leanne Presents and I'm Leanne. As you've seen from the title card and from this snazzy Christmas jumper, we are doing a Skyrim related video today. We are unboxing the board game Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, the board game. It was kickstarted last year and it's just arrived literally 5 minutes ago as we're recording in this not such a great condition box. So let's help keep our fingers crossed that everything inside is okay, because this isn't great, but you know, it's fine. So let's have a look at the general contents and then we'll do a bit of a deeper dive potentially in a second. Right. Oh, it's a big box. Okay, this looks like the main thing. That's heavy. Big box. Skyrim, the adventure game. Ooh. Another box. Dawnguard expansion. Then we've got a miniatures upgrade set. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my goodness. From the Ashes expansion. This is a 5 to 8 player expansion, so I guess the core game is for 4 players, and that'll let you play with more people. If you've got friends, these are a few little boxes. So we've got a Resin expansion, 6 resin figures, and then another one. Oh yeah, that's Adventurer Delvers, Adventurer Wanderers, and Adventurer Followers. I think there's another one. Adventurer Allies. And then we've got some coins. And a coin bag. I think this is a thing. This is a thing. It was either a thing or some fill-up cardboard. So this box of something, which I think is probably a playmat. Maybe. So I'm going to tidy up a bit and we'll do a bit more of a deep dive into this stuff and get going. Alan on standby as my wonderful assistant. He's going to help pass me things and get stuff out of the way, etc.
I'm the glamorous assistant this time.
Aha!
Ha!
I'm going to start by taking off this cellophane so the glare doesn't blind everyone.
That is a big box.
It's a big, big box. There's a lot of stuff in here.
There's a lot of cards if I remember right.
What? Oh. Thank you.
I'll try and get my snazzy Fallout jumper.
Different adventure games.
Also by Bethesda though.
Inside of box is pretty.
I think they did that to make it a dice tray, if I remember rightly.
That's a deep dice tray.
Oh yeah.
We have nice dice trays anyway.
Yes,
okay, cool.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take that bit. Alright,
first thing we've got is a lot of baggies. These are always handy.
Wow.
Yeah. The adventure game rulebook. It's got some artwork in there as well. A little quick looky look. Not going to show you much because, ooh, map.
You can download this off the website if you did want to have a deep dive into the rulebook.
Yeah, but we're not going to go through it in detail because that'll be boring.
You're here to see minis.
Yes. Scenario book. So from what I've heard, this game's sort of board game, turn to page adventure, sort of, I don't know, a bit of a mix of everything. Ooh, it's part upside down. Tutorial.
Oh, okay.
Scenario.
That's weird.
Cool. We've got some cardboard card boxes, player save box, board save box. So these will allow you to stop a game partway through a campaign and know what cards are in play at the time. So that's pretty handy. Ooh, there's a few of those. Play save, board save, and then other players. Yeah. Ooh. kind of vaguely remember. It's been so long since the Kickstarter
It's literally a year.
that I can't remember, but seeing this is bringing it back. These are player boards.
That's beautiful.
And they're indented here. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera
If you tilt
there.
it that way, you might pick it up.
Potentially. Might not see it, but it's indented, so I suppose little tokens can really nicely fit in there.
That's
Just
beautiful.
really functional, and obviously there's 4 of those, so presumably in the expansion for more players, you get some more as well. It's a really thick as well, that card, so that's sturdy. That's not going to bend or anything. That's great. Oh, it's a big board. It's big and it's thick. Ooh.
Okay, this might be tricky. What the? Whoa, that's a weird folding. What the?
It's huge. This is why.
Blah.
I think I've done something wrong. Wait. Yeah, come and help me here. I folded something differently.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, fold that out.
there, got it.
Like so. But then, hold on.
Oh, there's more.
'Cause there's more. It's the board that keeps on giving, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely massive.
That's a weird way to fold a board, though.
It's huge. I'm assuming the playmat is going to be sort of similar anyway, so we might not use this, but that's impressive. Oh, no, look. Ooh. The icons on it are sort of almost bigger than I'd expect from a board game. I can't really show this to the camera very well, so I'm going to put it away.
Yeah.
Because the playmat might be easier
what we
to
can
see.
try and do is get a flyby, a bit of detail or something, and insert a video.
It's sort of logical the way you put it back, so that's handy.
Yeah. It's weird though. I've never seen a board game board that folds out like that.
It's because it's so big.
Yeah.
We've got some push-out tokens.
That's one of the best parts about board games, right? The punch out.
I'm just going to like place these down here as I show them. A lot
Anything
of
on
them
the
are
other side?
similar. I think some of them are double-sided sort of tokens, but mostly the same thing on the other side.
Yeah.
And some more.
Just like 2, 3 punch out boards.
3 punch-out boards.
Okay.
There we go. I like how they're sort of the same as the mission markers you get in the actual Skyrim game.
So I'm guessing the coloured ones are for players. Individual players will be coloured.
I expect so, and then these could be NPCs or missions or something along those lines. Okay. Ooh. Don't you just love a game tray? A game tray that is useful for organising things.
Oh, no way. Look at that.
Look at that, look at that. I vaguely remember the Kickstarter mentioning that it was going to have game tray organisers. So it's got all these compartments. It's quite a sturdy cardboard as well.
Plastic.
Yeah, plastic. I know things. So it does, because a lot of things like this, they crack really easily.
Yeah.
But this feels like you wouldn't want to put too much pressure on it. But
It's like the Marvel United trays we had when they came. They were cracked and they
Yes.
were really flimsy.
this will do the job. So you've got a nice set of dice with various symbols, including the one with the dragon on it. I don't know if it's got a name. I haven't played Skyrim in a long time. It's one of the games that I did manage to break.
I think everyone breaks Skyrim at some point.
Locked myself out of the main story for a bit by angering guards in the wrong city. Some coloured cube tokens.
You could do that in Fallout 4. You could lock yourself out of the Institute
I did that too.
and you can't progress the main story.
I locked myself out. I transported out before I'd unlocked a way to transport back in.
Leanne's notorious for breaking
I
games,
am.
ladies and gentlemen.
We've got some slightly less colourful cubes
Is it
here.
worth putting these back in the parts of the tray that you pull
Yeah,
them
might
out for,
do.
actually? Just for now.
Some black and white counters. Which is nice. I can't remember which ones they were in. It doesn't matter too much. And then we've got a lot of little cards. So there's I think equipment probably. There's a lockpick there. So using the same sort of artwork that's in the game for these items by the look of it. Chest on the back. This one has a purple symbol on the back. I don't know what that means, but it's fine because this has a shield. And then more equipment with a different symbol on the back. So I imagine it's different kinds of loot come from different kinds of
Sources.
quests or, I don't know, different...
Maybe craftables?
That's
Did you
like
craft this
box.
Skyrim? I can't remember.
I think if you could, I never did because I get bored of crafting in cubes.
Apart from Final Fantasy.
Upgrades. Enchantment upgrade. Enchantment upgrade.
If you've seen any of your unboxings, you'll know that we're not going to go through every single card because that's going to make it like a 3-hour video and it's going to be quite boring. We will be recording playthrough of this game. So if you are interested in seeing the cards, that's probably going to be your best way to see the lot more of them, as it were. But as it stands, this is just to show a basic overall view of the game.
Considering we printed, there's a card list you could print to check that all the cards are present, and it was 20 pages long. So yeah, we're not going through them all. This is some status cards. Thane of Winterhold. So there's a lot of different functionality in this game by the look of it. And then another set of cards that has a chest on the back, so more sort of items you can get. With a strange device is the top one. Intriguing. Okay, so that's that layer. And then we get to the bottom layer. First of all, there's another sort of tray which would hold lots of cards. All that's in there at the moment is a baggie. I think it's sort of linked up. There might be more underneath some of this. Yeah, there's more. There's not more stuff, but there's more compartments under there. So this baggie has some cards in it. I don't know if they're different. You got.
I think these might be the special cards. If I remember rightly, like back in the Kickstarter, you got some exclusive cards.
Okay.
Exclusive items. Some of them are shiny ones, I think.
Some more of the chest. Ooh, that is shiny.
I think it's metallic foil.
It's foil, yeah.
Yeah.
Mayrune's Razor. I don't know if that'll pick up. Yeah, I think you can see some of the.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think you can see some of the
clear enough, yeah. Cool.
It's pretty. I like shiny stuff. This has a house on it.
Housing?
Oblivion beckons.
Oh.
Daedric monstrosities roam the lands in search of a way back home.
Okay, that sounds like a quest maybe.
This one has a different kind of symbol on it. And there's, more shiny. Oh, I like shiny.
Yeah, nice.
Spriggan Earth Mother. So I think this is an enemy. And these have these numbers, which I think is the sort of the turn to page element. Where you will do something and it'll say, find card, blah, blah, blah. And then this enemy will come out.
Nice.
And then this is similar kind of thing where it's got an objective. The objective is to clear 372, so you'd have to do whatever that card says to do in order to pass, I suppose. This is a very intriguing concept for a board game. I'm so looking forward to getting into it. Okay, and then there's some more loose cards. Ooh, okay. I think these are dividers. They've got different numbers. So there's 600 here. I don't know if you can see past the plastic. And 100 on that side. So they'll be dividing cards so you know, so it's easy to find stuff. And then another set of these. There's a lot of different like parts. And then
we're gonna need a lot of sleeves.
we're gonna need a lot of sleeves. There's big size cards. I think this is sort of telling you what you do at strongholds.
It's like a reference card, is it?
Looks like a reference card, and then the other end is combat reference.
So looks like a play guide or quick reference.
And that's in this.
Ooh.
Sort of, this reminds me of the like Magic the Gathering card boxes a bit.
Is that the wall, like the dragon shot walls, I think, printed on there, or the statues?
I think so.
Looks like it.
Try and... yeah, that comes out quite nicely on this camera, I think.
That's quite nice, though.
Also, silica gel. Okay. And then there's another one of those that has more cards in it. I don't know if I'm going to spend ages getting more cards.
Oh, good grief.
I think they're sort of all similar types, these ones, but they're probably separated by numbers or something. So there's many. Ooh, this one's got followers. Yeah, so that whole box is full of these packs of cards. Yeah.
That's a lot of cards.
It's a lot of cards. It's going to take some going through. Okay, the last thing in this box, apart from more empty containers, we've got some miniatures. Okay, right. Alan is going to hold the book up so I can see with my terrible eyes. So let's try and go in order of the book. I can find the guys in the right order. So this guy, I think, is the awesomer. He's got a axey thing.
A hammer.
Hammer. It looks like an axe in the model.
Oh yeah, I was a bit too far away from the book. Yeah, I
I'm
think you're
hoping
right.
that I can
Looks like a war hammer.
focus on this. Yeah. Now, I'm not an expert at showing these models like Alan is, so apologies if there's some blurring or, you know, whatever. If there's anything you want to see closer, models-wise, let us know in the comments and we can take some closer pictures, put them on social media or something.
Don't worry guys, if they come out bad, I'll just
Thank you.
refilm them.
Where's he?
Ultimate.
This one?
Looks like that one. Yeah.
Whoops.
Oops.
This is going so well. So this is the Ultimate. So I think all of these are, they're not all player characters. Are they all player characters?
They're just race. Well, the player characters you.
Oh, yeah,
well, I mean, yeah, you would pick one of these characters to play, but
Yeah.
not player characters in the game because it's just the races. It's like the
Yeah.
you create your own character in the game. Anyone's play Skyrim.
Go. And then my default. Is it that one?
No,
No.
it's the one with the kind of sideways
Oh,
above
this
his head.
Why didn't I see him? I thought I'd already picked him up. My favourite is always the Khajiit. That's my go-to.
Remember
sort of
rightly, they
character.
have good night vision.
Yes. Well, they're cats, of course.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do.
But I think that's it. They're
They're
one
not
of the skills.
cats. Got a little tail and big pointy ears and a big morning star kind of macy kind of thing. I don't know.
I think it's just a mace. A morning star's on a chain.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Nord.
The last one you picked up was the Nord. Yep.
There he is.
The token of Dovahkiin.
I do quite like. There's some not sort of great moulding in there, I think.
Is it
But
some mould lines or?
there's just a bit that looks a bit clumsy to be fabric, I suppose. But
I'll
on the
try and-
whole, the motion in these is really good.
When I paint them, hopefully it'll knock some of the
Yeah,
stuff out.
there's quite a lot of detail in there. Just fabric must be so hard to get right in plastic. I think it doesn't help there is some of that shine that's left on from the manufacturing process and everything. Then we've got the Dunmer.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's meant to be fur, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a fur texture. It doesn't quite come out in this plastic.
So the Dunmer has a sort of sword and dagger combination.
That's interesting. That's actually a female Nord as well.
Ah.
Oh, that shield's well done though.
Go. And last but not least, we've got
Rags.
Rags, the Imperial. I think he's casting magic. It's either that or he's got a mushroom growing out of his hand.
His fireballs, yeah.
Yep, okay. Let's try and focus past Rags' tail. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to try and keep focus. Oh, no, cat.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Let's make sure we're in focus there.
Rags causing chaos again, look folks.
Fireball. So that's cool.
He's just been fed, so he's happy. So.
He's a happy boy. Right. I think I've put these all back in the wrong places.
That tray doesn't look like it's easy to figure out what goes where.
It's fairly standardized, I reckon. Yeah, I think they can sort of go wherever.
Oh, like the Resi 3 one.
Yeah, as
For the
long
most
as they're sort of facing the right way for it and you get them in the slot properly, they'll sit wherever they want.
You forgot one of the most important parts about this board game, yeah? Silica
I
gel.
did get the silica gel out. You were distracted.
Oh, was that when I was feeding Rags?
Probably. There we go. So that's the main box.
Cool.
Let's get this out of the way and see what other goodies
Yeah.
we've got.
Check everything back. We'll probably skip through with some of the putting stuff back bits.
Yeah, you don't need to see that.
That's fine. Keep going. Just keep going. You good.
I'm not sure if I'm putting this back right, but if it fits,
Are they on top
you're
of the...
good. Oh, yes, that's right. There you go there.
And I think they were on top of that, and then the books are on top of that.
Oh, and then the baggies,
The baggies
are
come
on
out
top.
first, yeah.
I think these were under those.
Well, that way, yeah, that kind of works.
I don't want the books getting creased. The paper on the corner there's a bit. Yeah, that's easy to snag. All right. Next, I'm gonna get out the playmat. I assume is a playmat. Let's have a look. The mystery cardboard. That's a playmat, all right.
I'm kind of worried if it wasn't. Oh.
It's fine. That already looks really well printed. So on one side, we've got the landscape. I wasn't actually expecting anything to be on the back.
Is that like a battle map, maybe?
That is thick.
Oh, wow.
That is thick.
That's thicker than the Nemesis ones, I think.
That feels amazing. All right. So
print. That is a crisp print.
it is so bright. Let me see if I can.
That's really vibrant.
Those colours pop like crazy.
Grab the other corner.
Oh,
Whoop.
see if I can get it all in.
You go.
There you go. Look at that. It's so pretty. The print's great. So obviously it's a recreation of the game board, but just on fabric.
The world, yeah, and the world map from the game as well.
So we've got game-related bits, somewhere for some cards to happen, and then obviously the whole map with all of the symbols and lines and things and words.
Wow.
I mean, it's really that's impressive for a game map. Printed right to the end, nice stitching around there so there's no fraying, and the back.
Beautiful.
They didn't need to do anything on the back.
Stunning.
Love it. Good stuff. Oh, let's try and roll this bag up. Sorry, when you're trying to grab it.
Sorry. It's probably if not.
Cool. Nice one. Okay. Oh. Coin bag. I'm guessing the bag is for the coins. Because what else would go in the bag? Shiny drawstring.
Ooh. Wow.
There you go. Nice and silver. It's good. Nice and easy to use. And to go in there. Coins. What were these called again, Alan?
Septums.
Septums.
Currency in the world. Damn, they are shiny.
Isn't that a satisfying sound?
That is.
They're quite light, so they're not exactly like, I don't know, they're maybe aluminium, a sort of cheap metal kind of thing. Let's see if they'll come up. They're very shiny. Do make a satisfying sound.
The text is very well printed on there.
What does it say? Praise Akatosh and all the divines. Ah.
Here's text on this, so it's the same text.
Probably.
As well.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of them.
Oh.
I'm going to put them straight in the bag, because why not?
I have the wares if you have the coin.
It's hard to pour that many coins into a small opening. There we go. A bag of coins. And now we've got an extra free baggie, so that's always nice. Next. Dawnguard expansion. We get this shiny cellophane off. The blades are back. Oh. Cool. So in this box we have a rule book for the expansion. So it'll just be the additional rules that come with it and any contents. Lovely. Another punch out board. And it's got what looks like sort of additional places to put on the map. So you just add these cards, I suppose, over the existing map. And yeah, you've got extra places to go. Lovely. Some extra reference cards, I guess, for the new types of elements to the game. And then in the main box, we've got many more cards. More cards. Vampirism.
Uh-oh.
Vampires.
So I wonder if werewolves are in this one as well then.
Perhaps. So this is part of the events. So yeah, okay. I don't understand what it's saying, but I don't expect to at this point. I'm sure we will when we get into it. We've got Dawnguard Dungeon Challenge Chapter 3. Some followers. Dawnguard Veterans. These are more numbered cards. Most of these are going to be numbered cards, I think. Some, I guess, story-based cards? I don't know. They got numbers. They got success and failure things. It's hard to explain cards that you have no idea what they're for. Status. Blood potion. Vampire drain. More vampire stuff. It's probably an attack card or something along those lines. Don't know. And more cards. Looks like equipment type of thing. Alright, and some more miniatures. Let's do it. Redguard. He's holding the book up for me again.
He has a name.
Alan. It's been so long since I played Skyrim. I can't be expected to remember what all of the races are called. It's Redguard. We've got a Bosma. They're not in order. That's not the Bosma. It's the Breton.
Oh, whoops.
This is the Breton.
I saw two bows and it looks like it's... Yeah, okay.
Breton with a bow. Some nice boots on. He's gotten these out.
Careful, we might take an arrow to it.
This one's the Bosma with more of a crossbow. And there's sort of a... This one's got more of a terrain to the base. Kneeling as well. So a different sort of stance. It's nice that they're not all doing the same pose. And then last but not least, the Argonian. With a pickaxe and a curved stick. Staff. Stick.
Might need to look into if that's meant to be straight or not.
I feel like it's meant to be curved because it's also thinner at the end, but
Maybe.
it might be worth looking. Where did you go? I have no idea.
It does look curved in the photograph.
Lovely. And that's everything that's in the Dawnguard expansion. Put it all back.
Considerably quicker than the last one.
Yes. Much smaller box. Nice. Next. This one.
We'll go for that. Let's get that out of the way because I don't think there's going to be much new in that one.
The 5 to 8 player expansion. I'll open this up.
It should be the same, a lot of the same content. It's worth noting that this one you cannot play up to 8 players in the campaign. This is only for free roaming.
We've got some damage, I'm afraid.
How much? Okay.
I feel like it's not enough that it would get to anything inside, but there's definitely been impact there.
Check the inside. If it's out, get in touch with my videos.
Yeah. Okay, let's work through it and we'll see how it is as we go. So we've got some more punch cards. So they've got different coloured arrows there for the extra players. Let's put some there so you can see them. Seems to be some duplication, but it's probably by design. More of these lovely, lovely player cards. I really like these. There's something about the aesthetic of them.
Are they player dashboards?
Player dashboards, yeah.
Really dashboards, isn't there?
Something just about the look of them. It's just really nice. Cool. More baggies! Love it. Let's move those to the side. We've got another set of dice, same as the other ones by the look of it.
Yeah.
Another set of the black and white counters. More silica gel. And some more of these shiny
That's
coloured
Magicka, Health, and Stamina.
There we go. Magicka, Health, and Stamina.
I just tricked the colours. I wasn't really looking at the last ones.
character cards. I can see there's Redguard on one side. It's a bit shiny, sorry. And Nord on the other side. And then some more equipment cards, looks like, with the battle axe there. Which is, I think, the same as the battle axe that was in the other
Probably starting
one.
equipment, I imagine.
And then these boxes have been made up. They're the same as the others, different colours. Starter boxes. And at the bottom there,
It's all reference cards.
reference cards. We've got the strongholds and the combat again, so they're the same. Great, good. So I think there were enough, I put it upside down. I think there were enough characters already to be able to play.
Including the War First expansion, yes. There's only 6 models in the core game.
That's right. I've done this wrong.
Yep.
Excuse me. Will I learn how to put things away properly? Is that okay?
It'll have to be.
We can organise them later. Be fun for you. Okay, next expansion we've got is From the Ashes. Oh, I've just seen what one of the models is. Yeah, I couldn't see any damage to the contents in that one.
Yeah, it looks like it's just the paper that's caught on something and torn.
Yeah.
Might be able to squeeze it back out and put it back into place.
Of all the boxes to be damaged,
Yeah.
probably the least. One of the least, at
There's
least.
no models in there, so that's probably a good thing.
Dragon.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about these.
Okay. Reference cards. The Ghost Track. Ghosts of Cyrodiil. Oh,
I'm glad you said
cool.
that right.
I know things. Got some tokens here. Got a dragon and some ghosts. Presumably.
I think, yeah, that's probably like overspill.
Yeah. If you need more dragons and ghosts.
Or maybe because there's numbers on these, that could be to trigger an encounter and then you replace that with a model.
Quite possibly.
Maybe.
I think these are named. What items? Chuck it back in. Creatures.
Oh, is that a Charos Reaper?
It is a Charos Reaper. I'm glad you said it because I was gonna say it completely wrong.
What are you going to say?
Like Chaurus.
I'd say it's like Chief Charos.
Okay.
I don't know. Tell us, you know, if you're watching and you do think that's wrong, let us know.
More status cards that I know what it does. Don't ask me. I think that should have been.
Yeah, it's probably just been bumped around. That one.
Yeah, that can go there. Okay, it doesn't matter.
So it'll go in for now.
Grakrin Rog. That's what this says, I think.
Is that a dragon?
I don't know. Something about yeah, it's a thing, so probably a dragon, some sort of creature. We've also got a Draugr Whites. Pronunciation, not my strong suit. And then here, Encounter, and it looks like this is the cards for these ghosts. This is Rodlan. Those ghosts. And also, these ghosts. So, I think these are all different. They are all different.
Good look at.
Do I want to show
Is that
all of them?
the same sculpt as the Nord we had earlier?
Potentially. Yes. Yeah, he's the same as that kneeling guy.
Yeah,
with
so
the
I mean,
crossbow.
yeah,
So-
show a few.
I'll show them because you need to see how see-through these guys are. They are not to be painted, I think, these ones.
No, I don't think that one's wood.
They are transparent. This lovely blue colour. I'll show this guy so you can see, because this is the same one we saw earlier.
Wow.
Kneeling.
I feel like the print on this has come out better than the main model.
Yeah.
With the texturing on that fur.
There we go. Yeah, so we've got, I think, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's probably, is it all of the different characters?
Most likely.
We've got the Khajiit.
There was 4 in the expansion, there was
the-
6 in the core box.
What's his face? The Lizardman.
Argonian?
Argonian, yeah.
The lizard. Fake Skyrim fan of
Big
yours.
Skyrim fan. That's me. I can't get him back in. There he goes. And then This is definitely one we haven't seen before.
That's big.
He's big. He's probably at least 4 bases in size. Let's show him spiny.
It's almost a shame that it's not in scale with the models, but that would be like humongous.
Yeah, that would be a box of its own. The detail is actually pretty cool in the the knuckles. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. I think there are some rough edges which shouldn't necessarily be there, but they can easily be sandpapered down or whatever.
I've got little mini files for that.
Yeah, there's
it's probably mold
the
lines.
ridges on the wing things. I don't know.
Painting underneath that's going to be a nightmare.
Yes, it is. Good luck.
I was going to say, is this one you're doing?
No. And that is the From the Ashes expansion. Let's go in there now so it fits better. You don't fit anywhere. You can go on top of the plastic.
What's that? Yeah.
You can go on top of the plastic too. There wasn't a rule book with this, was there? I'm actually surprised there wasn't a rule book with it.
Does it say anything on the contents only?
Have a look.
I guess the cards declared to create.
Yeah, the reference cards are there. 100 poker cards, apparently. 10 ghostly blades. 50 mini Euro cards. Oh, it says the size.
Sweet.
Nice. Thank you. This one next.
Yeah, why not?
I'm surprised that the miniatures upgrade set is so big, considering relatively it's a small amount of miniatures that we've got from the main box. But unless this is sort of upgrading from what would be tokens in
Maybe.
the main games. Does it say on the back? Not really. Oh, replace the roaming monster counters with miniature figures. Yeah, and then expand your hero choices with 10 new sculpts. So it's the same races, but new sculpts off them. Bit of a crease in there. That's fine. Dents.
The box it came in was just way too big for this.
It was. They should have had filler packaging with that box. Call to Arms Adventurers Primer.
Call to Arms is a separate game.
Oh, so it's a whole nother game within the game?
Oh, maybe that's what the back of the thingy thing was.
I think it is. It's got range.
Yeah,
so
it's
this
like
is a bit like
it's like Warhammer.
Warhammer kind of stuff. Interesting. 2 games for the price of 1.
Cool.
Well, I guess Kickstarter bonus. So.
Sounds like an intro, though. Does it list what kind of enemies there are?
I think so. Help. 2 trays. And it's not just miniatures. There's a lot of these are the same sculpt. So we don't have to show everything.
If you show me one, I can try and...
Let's start with these 2.
Nope, maybe not.
Okay. These are the alternative sculpts for some other races. So I'll just show those as they are. I assume that's what they are anyways. So this one's got the axe and the shield. And this one's got the bow. Which is cool. Again, sort of universal spacing in there, which is nice. Okay. This person has magic and a sword. A little bendy dagger. It's not meant to be bendy, I'm sure. Don't ask me the race. I don't know. That's fine.
There's no listing on there, so...
There might be on there.
Inside.
Is there anything on the bottom?
Of the box? I have no idea.
Who knows? It doesn't matter. There's a lot of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of those. And then we got some...
That might be
axes.
a cultist, a Boethia.
Ooh, that sounds like it could be. They have bendy daggers. Not all of them are bendy. Just that one was the one that I showed was bendy. This guy's got an axe.
I've only got a few listed in here, so...
And And there's, I think, 12 of these guys as well. And then we've got, what are they called?
Spriggans?
Spriggans? There's a forest lady with magic-y hands.
Was it a wisp? No, it's not a wisp mother. I think it's a Spriggan.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or is it a Daedra? Does it look like a fire?
Could be fire.
It could be one of the fire elemental Daedra.
Yes, so there's a few of those as well.
This one with the shield.
Yeah, he's on his own, so I was going to leave him
Okay,
to
no, that's
the last one on this layer.
That's what I mean.
Trolls? I
Looks
think
like
that's
it,
a
yeah.
troll. He looks like he's going to hit you with his hands and it's going to hurt. So again, the scale's a bit going to be off with these. Because the trolls in Skyrim are at least like 3 times the man size, if I remember them rightly. And these are man-sized. And this guy on his own, I don't know if there's going to be more of them in the bottom layer, potentially. I've just been sent up to the top to fill the gaps. He's got a sword and shield and a pointy helmet. There we go. It's quite a good wood effect on that shield, actually. That's definitely not going to pick up on the camera, I don't think, but who knows? Thank you. Oh, he doesn't have any friends. Okay, so we got some of, I don't know what he's holding. So he's got a bit of a curved dagger, which I think is on purpose. And I don't have any idea what that other thing in his other hand is. It looks like a spanner. It's not a spanner, but I do not know what else it would be. What do you think?
Oh.
And then this guy, who I think looks more like a cultist probably, has a dagger and some kind of rock.
That could be some sort of tool. Maybe it's one of the Dark Brotherhood or Thieves Guild. I don't know.
And this guy's got a stone or something. We'll find out.
That could be a soul gem.
Could be a soul
So that could
gem.
be a cultist.
So we've got additional sculpts for those other guys. Do you want to see them all together? Or all individually? There's some pretty cool sculpts actually. So this guy is... What is that?
It's a wizard with a staff and a fireball.
Oh, it
at
is
the
a
end,
staff. It looks a bit odd from one side. So with wizard staff and fire in the other hand. Again, that would look much easier to recognise painted. It's probably just my own eyes though. Everyone else probably got it immediately. We've got this person who is lifting a thing, probably to throw it at someone. I don't know. It looks cool though. And a pretty cool pose of someone with their sword and shield, clearly fighting something bigger than them in this pose. It's a strong stance. Another cool stance. Person looks a bit orcish, but I can't remember what the race would be for that.
There was orcs.
Maybe as orcs. We've got another, again it's a sword and a shield, but looking a bit more raggledy. And it also looks like a quiver with arrows, even though they don't have a bow. But you know, you never know when you might need arrows. Might come in handy for a friend. This is a person in the Skyrim helmet.
Nod.
That one. It's a Nord. Why am I doing this unboxing?
Because I've done too many.
And now it's clear to see why. Well,
let us know in the comments. Would you want to do the unboxings going forward?
I hope it's at least entertaining. He got a big sword.
Big broadsword.
Yeah, I think so. It's a two-handed. With a powerful stance. No one's pushing him over anytime soon.
Dragon Lines just pushes him out the way. What was that?
And then the Argonian?
Yeah.
Argonian, I remember it. My memory's terrible. So this is the crouching stance with the dagger. Sneaky Argonians.
Crouching chameleon, hidden
Dagger?
Yeah, something else.
And a Khajiit. I know that one. How can I forget a Khajiit? With 2 daggers. Go. And we also have 4 small dragons. So I think similar.
Looks like the same sculpt, just smaller.
Yeah, just scaled down, so it won't have quite the level of detail as the big one. But you can still see the ridges and spikes and everything. Probably even harder to paint.
Only time shall tell.
Yes. Also in here we've got some big character cards, I think.
I'm guessing that's what that call is. It Call to War or Call of War?
Quite possibly.
Call to Arms.
Yeah, the Call to Arms
Game.
additional game.
There's dice as well.
Some adversary cards. They don't have the numbers, so I get the impression they'd also be related to that game. And yeah, dice, which I did see in the Call to Arms rulebook thingy. So that's what they're for. And that's that one. Whew. That one took a while. Sorry. Oh, so many minis.
Well, if you want to see a lot of minis, go watch our Marvel United unboxing.
Yeah, ooh, one of these is trying to escape. Thank you. Lovely. Alright. This doesn't seem right. There we go.
Leanne can't box today, apparently.
I can't box. I can unbox. Just. Okay, so then we got these 4 small boxes. These are for the Call to Arms game. It tells you what all the miniatures are on the back of the box, of course. It's fine.
That one guy that was on his own is an Ulfric militia.
Ooh.
I was right about the cultists. I was right about the Daedra. Didn't get the vampires. The one with the axe is a vampire.
Oh, okay. These boxes are different, so it's not quite the same to get Mr. Slice in there. So these are specifically for that Call to Arms game.
This was an additional add-on, the resin models. These should be higher quality because they are resin.
So I imagine then you can still use these in the main game, substitute them for the ones you've got. Oh, these are on these are like build your own. Ooh.
That's a proper Warhammer
This is
stuff.
making me nervous.
Oh wow.
Let's have a little look at these. So you've got, yeah, they come with their arms off.
Oh, it's like all the Warhammer style then.
So you'd have to detach them from there.
Yeah.
Go over them very carefully, all over with a file and wash them and everything.
I was expecting
before
that.
you can print them. Paint them even, print them. The detail is pretty crazy though. Just in the fur on his shorts. Yeah, so I probably won't show all of these because the deconstructed sort of thing. Wow. But yeah, the detail is something else.
These remnants of some of the print as well, so that's going to need to be very gently.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. That sword is very thin. I am going to break these.
Is that a misprint on that? It's a really weird, soft, smooth section on that.
Ooh.
But it's
Oh
like,
yeah. And then you've got the bases separate as well with some arms, the other arms. So yeah, I think that's a bit of a project. But these then are designed for the more Warhammer style.
I've done stuff like
side
this before,
game.
so.
And presumably, you'll be able to just like buy more, because the sorts of games like Warhammer, they're always bringing out new types of warriors and all sorts. Do you think I should open the other ones as well?
Maybe just the bottom one.
What's the bottom one?
There's a different kind in that one.
Yeah. I do like that it's got them in colour on the box. So it's sort of, if you're not sure what colour schemes to use and how to make them look, then you've got a guide for it. This one. That's got the Khajiit in it. I'm just going to point out Khajiits whenever I see them. Oh, another Khajiit. This one has no Khajiits, but this purple guy looks fun. And then we'll open this one in a second. For the Delvers. Okay. And it does have them listed on the back as well, what they are. Okay, I know. Is there a specific one you want me to take out?
The four-legged thing.
Yeah, thought it would be. He looks very strange because he has 2 legs on and 2 legs off. There he is.
So it's not just humanoids.
And there's the bits where you put the leg joints. It's intriguing, actually. It's quite interesting. And I assume, yes, I think, I could be wrong, they're sort of numbered. So we've got ESSS 120B, ESSS 120A, so you know that this base goes with this model.
Cool.
Which is handy. But yeah, they're really interesting. I didn't expect that, I don't think. I wasn't sure what to expect from these boxes.
I was expecting that.
Yeah, something different.
Nice.
So that's that. That is the Kickstarter stuff. Did we do the all-in? Did we all-in for this one? I think. For
I think it was on GameFound, not Kickstarter.
GameFound. Sorry, GameFound. Still crowdfunding, but a
Yes.
different one for Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, the adventure game. So we'll try and get some gameplay of this as soon as we can. Let's see if we can get a practice game in first so we can familiarise ourselves a little bit with the rules. Maybe, I think there was a tutorial once, maybe we do that off camera. And then we can come in and start the campaign on camera, perhaps. Yeah, I think so. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing. I feel like it's quite long, but there's so much stuff. So yeah, thanks for listening to me rambling on and showing all these things and probably badly showing miniatures. Like I said before, if there is something that you want to see a bit closer, let us know in the comments. And let us know whether you picked this up and if you're looking forward to it. If you're not, what? I don't understand. Like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified when we drop new videos. If you follow us on our socials, which you can find in the link tree in the description below, you'll see every week we're dropping coming soon image teaser, so you'll be able to see when we're going to drop our Skyrim video if it's coming up in the week. What else? Yeah, talk to us in the comments, talk to us on socials, subscribe to the channel. We're so pleased to have you, and we hope you have a happy holidays. And until next time,
Watch out for them arrows to the knee.
bye.